The question is, how do you find open houses?
Oh.
All right. And the answer to the question is you log into the MLS. You go to Matrix Search and you wait for Matrix Search to come up, and then you're going to see this. And what we want to do is we're going to go to search single family residences, townhomes, and condos. And if you scroll down, if your system is pristine, you haven't actually done anything with it, you're going to see that it hits bottom rather quickly. And then there's a button here that says click here to add or remove other search fields. So you click here to add or remove other search fields. And the search field we're looking for is listing broker ID, or listing broker code, excuse me, listing broker code. And we highlight that and we click on add. And Yvonne, I'm actually logged in as you in a sense, because I have that ability. And I have a login that allows me to log into people. So I'm actually making this change in your account. Right. So
Go to listing broker code.
Yeah, we're listing office broker code. So now that we've done that, we go back and it's now added a field that we didn't have before, which is the listing office broker code. And I would type in KWSV. And KWSV is the code for both the Gateway and the Campbell Market Center, which means that it's now going to show all listings from that broker code. If you want to, you could also type in KWSC, which is the Santa Cruz. Now, if you're thinking, I don't want to go to Santa Cruz, what you would do is go to county and type in SCC, and what that's going to do is show you which listings are in Santa Clara County. We have a guy that's got listings in all sorts of strange places. One of the people I'm coaching has listings in Quincy, and I'd have to look at a map to see where Quincy is. And you may not want to know about listings in Santa Cruz, but the Santa Cruz Market Center gets listings in San Jose. And so now that we've done that, if we click on active, we just click on the active button, it's going to show us that there are 11 matches right now. And if we click on results, we'll get to see the 11 listings that we currently have. And there may not be any actually in Santa Cruz, but here they are. They're all in Santa Clara County. And no, Santa Clara County, but this is for all. We have 3 offices. Our Santa Cruz office sometimes gets listings in Santa Clara. So they might not want to drive over the hill to do the open house.
Oh, I get it. Okay, so these are all the listings we have right now.
Right, that aren't pending or something and are in Santa Clara County. So now that we've done that, we're going to go over here and click on new listings. And we want, I usually start with 0 minus 3 just to see what's happened in the last few days. There's 1 in the last few days. We click on results and it's going to show us that 1, right? And that was in Gilroy. And if you don't have to do Gilroy, I'm just saying this will show you the listing. And if we click on this box, we can now go to save. And what we want to do is save it as a new auto email. And then we don't have any contacts. So what you should do is you should put in your name. D-E-L-A-R-Q-U-E. And what email do you use, Yvonne? Do you remember?
Yeah, Yvonne Delacroix.
Just a second. No, don't help me.
KW.com.
At kw.com. All right. Right. And so I hope that's right. So we click on save, otherwise it won't work. And we say new office listing. You could type in a motivational message to yourself if you wanted to. You need to go through the MLS classes because you need to edit your signature and do a bunch of other stuff. And we're going to click on ASAP. And we're going to click on save. And what this is going to do is that starting forward, when any of our offices take a listing in Santa Clara County, you're going to be sent an email. which you would then read and say it's Mark Easterday. You'd call Mark Easterday up and you say, hey, Mark, congratulations. I see you took a listing over and I'd love to do an open house. And he's going to say, sure, no, or something.
Or
right?
I got somebody already.
Right. So that's how you find open houses. If you go to the intranet and post, I want to do an open house, you need to realize that most of the listing agents never go on the intranet, never read the intranet, and are too busy anyhow, right? And so they're not going to call you, right? I see agents doing this all the time, and I try to explain to them, Mark Easterday is not going to call you and ask you to do his open house, right? He's just going to sit there, and people are going to call him eventually, right? And so if you don't reach out, you won't get to do them, right? KWSV. No, it doesn't matter. Lowercase KWSV for Keller Williams Silicon Valley. Campbell is 01, which you don't need. Gateway is 02. And so it doesn't matter if you put in KWSV, you get both Gateway and Campbell. And then KWSC is Santa Cruz. But we may not have any listings. I figured why not throw it in? April Young in particular oftentimes has listings over here. Right? Why not?
Before you leave that, okay, so after you put in the broker code, what's your next step?
We go back to actions, we go back to criteria. So I've recorded this so that it could be available. I'll put it on do the one thing. I clicked on active. I put in the broker code. And let me see, do I need a space? Let me just see. Use a comma, that's all it says. So, so anyhow, new listing. I started with 0 - 3 just so I could see if there was something, because you need something in order to save an auto email. And so now it should be coming automatically. If you're having trouble, watch the video again.
How
Okay.
many days? From 0 days to 3 days.